What's going on, everybody? This your man, Chris Allen, on another episode of On the Grind. Man, I'm telling you, I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I want to sit down with some amazing entrepreneurs right here in the city. Today, I am excited to have the honor, the privilege of meeting a true visionary and entrepreneur. I'm telling you, I'm going to meet up with Dr. Adrian Gentry, y'all. Now, Adrian is a passionate speaker, author, entrepreneur, and he resides right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, Adrian was fueled by his drive to change lives. He's always felt that he was called to help people from an early age. Growing up, Adrian always asked those questions and wondered why some people were rich while others struggled, and regardless how hard they had worked. After he graduated high school, he began researching and reading countless books. Anything he could put his hands on, he would read it. And soon he uncovered the truth that everything that he had been taught was a complete lie. Now, ultimately, what that did was it paved the path and paved the way to making a fulfilling, lucrative life for himself, as well as helping others turn their lives completely around. Adrian may have faced numerous challenges in his life, but that only motivated him to become the very best version and leave this world in a better state than when he entered it. I'm telling y'all, today, Adrian serves as the founder of Faith Eats, where he is 110% dedicated to providing top-notch biblical education for people across the globe, all while creating a tight-knit Christian-based community. He is also the author of the book, 30 Days of Faith. Both compassionate and equally as driven, Adrian is on a mission to awaken people to their infinite God-given potential, so therefore they can achieve personal, spiritual, and financial fulfillment. So let's go talk with Dr. Adrian Gentry, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Chris Allen, coming to you live on another episode of On the Grind. Listen, man, I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this today for a long period of time. I'm sitting here with my man, Mr. Dr. Adrian A. Never forget the A. You can't forget the A. Never forget it. And we're here in Jacksonville, Florida. I wanted the opportunity to sit down with this man because he's truly an entrepreneur at heart. And I just kind of want a man to sit down with you, get your story, and let's just talk. Let's have a conversation.
That's it. I got it.
Welcome to the show, y'all. Adrian A. Gentry, y'all.
How y'all doing in TV world?
In TV world, right, man. So let's get into it, man. Entrepreneurship. When did you fall in love with entrepreneurship?
Truthfully, I was always a kid that you couldn't get me to just do what you want me to do. Does that make sense? Everybody says, I couldn't be compliant. And I remember going back to 4th grade, and I still have it around here somewhere, 3rd grade. And they gave me a sheet of paper, and they can write off what you want to be. So you want to be a fireman, you want to be a police officer, you want to be a teacher. And I checked no on all those boxes. Wow. And I was like 3rd grade. And so the teacher comes and she says, so what do you want to be? I said, I want to own business. The funny part about it is, nobody in my family owned business.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Like I just knew I could not deal with direction, sitting in an office, putting on the suit. Like I didn't know what it was, but back then I knew. You know what I mean? So my whole life has been pretty much entrepreneurship. Since I've been, heck, I moved out at 16 years old, so it was entrepreneurship then. Maybe a different way.
Gotcha.
But even then it was entrepreneurship. In fact, we had a food truck. So I had like a joint venture with a guy. He owned the food truck, so I would take a percentage of everything on the food truck for working the food truck at 16. And then I went to the military for a while. My adult life, I've never really worked a job. I can't tell you how I've never worked.
You ain't never went to a 9 to 5?
I've never worked 9 to 5.
Really?
I have never in my life worked a 9 to 5. I worked for companies. I wouldn't necessarily say 9 to 5. You know, at one point I was director of marketing and sales for International Food Company.
Okay.
It wasn't a 9 to 5. It was like all day, every day.
I gotcha.
And I got that paycheck and I wasn't happy. Why? I traveled 3 weeks out of the month.
Gotcha.
It never seemed like I made enough money. But it was stability when I went through a divorce. You know what I mean? So it was like, I gotta figure out something.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Before then, I owned a company out of Atlanta. We did maybe close to $250,000 in sales.
Okay.
Doing pressure washing. So we did
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Gotcha.
So we did. We had Army, Navy, Marine, CDC, EPA, VA. We did if it was a car in Atlanta that was a government vehicle, it was one we touched. No one else would touch it. They literally gave us access to all their vehicles. Then we did some pressure washing and concrete work with them. I did mortgages before that. I actually started that business. I quit the mortgage industry because it got crazy. You know, you sitting in the office with somebody and you're hearing them say something, you're like, yeah, the police about to kick in the door.
What's going on with that police?
At any time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's crazy.
Right.
And so I started that business. It was funny, my wife at the time, I was sitting in the office, you know, making calls or whatever, and she called me. The funny part about it is 2 days before I said, man, I have to start a company. I have to start a business. So I went and applied. I didn't know what company I was going to start. I went and applied for a business license and everything. Went and applied and registered my name to get a business.
Gotcha.
And 2 days later, she worked at a title pawn place for cars. So a guy comes in and he says, you know anybody want to buy my van? So she walks out there, go figure, it's a van that I'd already thought about building this company before. It was a van with a pressure washer and all this stuff.
Right.
So I literally met with the guy on, I think that night, and resigned on the next day.
Wow.
I started running the business on the Thursday. We literally took everything out of our bank account. Even put some money on, took some cash advance on a credit card. So I had about $27 in my bank account after we bought the business. No check was about to come in.
Wow.
That's all. No checks coming in. So I had some dishwasher liquid, some gas in the tank, and I went out there. We started washing cars, and it just began to roll. You know, I've never worked. Like I tell people, I've never worked a job where it's just been salary. You know, mortgages, 100% commission.
Mm-hmm.
Business after that, it was, you know, it's your business, you know, pressure washing company. So entrepreneurship it's all I know.
And no one so what do you think that came from? Because you said none of your family was just 9 to 5, was just working a job and
Everybody's 9 to 5.
So what do you think that came from?
You know, everybody's gonna say, you know, it seems cliche,
Sure.
but it's like only God could have pushed it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it seems cliche, but I think as I looked around as a child and I seen what was really going on, you know, mother's working, she's still struggling, she's working 2 jobs, it doesn't make sense. You know, like that just doesn't make sense. You know, my mother, even as I was getting older, my mother is very intelligent. I think she holds 2 or 3 master's degrees at this point. And she still could never get the money that she deserved. You know what I mean? It just never made sense to me to go and work for somebody else. And once I realized as a young kid, if I sell something, I make something. If I do this, I make something. Like, it was just kind of like back then, you know what I mean? Like, what the heck? At 17, my first sales job was selling $8,000 water treatment systems in-house.
Wow.
You had to have one sale.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't get 2 or 3 tries. You get 1 try to go in and sell an $8,000 water treatment system. So you go in, you sell one $8,000 water treatment system, and I get a check for $3,000. And then I hear someone say, "Oh, you know, $15 an hour." It's like $15 an hour.
That makes sense.
It's never made sense to me, and I was never happy if I took a job when I needed money. I was never happy. You know what I mean? I was a sous chef for a while. I was a pastry chef for a while. I went to school for cooking.
Okay.
Love cooking. Check small. You know, like, it didn't make sense.
Those 2 things never equal.
It never equal. You know what I mean? For me, you know, I remember one weekend working 60 hours in a weekend, like opening a restaurant, training the people, and worked 60 hours from Friday to Sunday. And then when I get the paycheck at the end of the week, I remember the check means something where $1,500-$1,600 bucks. And that was overtime on it. Like, it was just like, sense. Like, I almost died. I almost died that weekend.
Sure. When everything you got for that little bit of money.
Exactly. Like, it was like, this doesn't make sense. So, you know, I've taken the good with the bad. You know, I was almost homeless. I tell people, I was homeless. After my divorce, I was never homeless.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, then I finally moved in. I went through a divorce. Unfortunately, the trucks were in her name for the business. She sold them for pennies.
For pennies? That's the hurt kind of.
Bank account, nothing.
Right.
And I went from my girlfriend's couch. Oh, then, I was working for a food distributor, food manufacturer. We had a conflict. He wanted to cheat people. I wasn't into it. So we finally had a conflict. He let me go. So at that point, I'm literally homeless. So I was in my uncle's bedroom, spare bedroom. From there, I upgraded to my girlfriend's couch. She, I didn't want to sleep in the bed because of dad.
I get you.
Dad lived with. I was trying to be honorable.
Right, I was trying to be honorable.
Yeah, respect. And then I moved into a house with no stove, no hot water heater, and no refrigerator. And that was crazy. Like literally, I couldn't use all the water in the house. If I flushed the toilet, the water would come up from underneath. Like I used to cook my food on a hot plate. I used to warm my bath water on a hot plate. Right?
Wow.
And I was struggling to rebuild my life again. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, people say, entrepreneurship. I want to be an entrepreneur, and you have to understand the difference between an entrepreneur and a small business person.
Okay.
And I think that's where most people fail.
Talk about that.
A small business person is a lawyer. It's a doctor. It's someone who not only they own the business, but they are the business.
Gotcha.
An entrepreneur is someone who is building something to either sell or putting systems in place to move out of it to build something else. So you have to understand there's a great difference. Most people, when they see small business and entrepreneurship as two different things.
Sure.
It's not. So for me, if people see entrepreneurship and they see it as freedom, absolutely not. It trips me out how many people believe that entrepreneurship is freedom.
Right, you were more. You definitely tied to it. Got it.
Right, so in that period of time, everybody's saying Adrian will get a job. Like, so I got into this house. It was pretty much part of my payment for helping this guy build his company. So I walked the streets for 2 years in DC. Like, I was living in Florida, working out in DC, and I used to walk the streets with holes in the bottom of my shoes. Like, I couldn't even put I couldn't even cross my legs.
They gonna see that bottom hole.
Exactly, you see the holes in the bottom of my shoes. Like, it was crazy. Like,
right.
I'm walking in here talking about, trying to get $1 million contract, and I don't have $10 in my bank account. You know, I remember one day having to walk 6 miles to my next appointment in DC because I was trying to save the money I had on my Metro card so I could make sure I got back to the house.
Wow.
Like, I walked 6 miles. I didn't eat anything that day. I ate when I left the house. I would work all day long, and I wanted to save the last bit of money to get back.
That's that grind.
It was ridiculous.
Wow.
And it was crazy because I was in a relationship. It was bad. I'm telling you, my girlfriend talked about me like a dog. Like, she talked about, no, baby, I love you. And she was just, she dogged me behind my back. It was ridiculous. The dude I was working with, narcissist, he's talking about me behind my back. His wife's talking to me about, it was just like, but I knew at the end of the tunnel, like, I seen the end. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody else seen what I was going through. I was depressed. I remember thinking about killing myself more than I thought about staying alive. I'm reading, I'm studying, I'm reading, I'm studying, I'm learning, I'm studying, I'm reading, I'm learning, I'm studying, I'm trying to get to where I have to go. And I seen the light at the tunnel, like at the end of the tunnel where no one else can see. Everybody else is saying, go get a job. I'm like, no, I got to stick this out. So it just started rolling for me at some point.
So listen, let's talk about that. So when you say everyone else around you wanted you to give up, something on the inside of you said, keep going.
Right.
Talk about that.
I don't know anything else. You get what I'm saying? I think most successful entrepreneurs, I think most successful people in general have a singleness of purpose. And I was talking to my man Grayson about this morning.
Grayson Marshall Jr., y'all.
Grayson Marshall Jr. Man, cognition expert. We were talking about it today, and it's a singleness of purpose. It's like, okay, I know this is it. There's nothing else. Like, I can't do anything else. Like, everything else would make me even more miserable. So being broke, I can take this for a time period, you know what I mean? Because I know that the reward is much greater than what I'm seeing right now. You get what I mean? And it was, like, literally it was. I basically retired myself after going through all of that, you know what I mean? I semi-retired myself. I got to chill, relax, do what I wanted to do, you know what I mean? For years, like 2-3 years after it. And but I seen the reward. Like, all you had to show me was this man making $10,000 a month, and he ain't did nothing. There's a couple of months to collect the check. It's like, yeah, that's what I want.
That's
you know,
right.
That's what I want. Like, and I think that's where it's really hard for most entrepreneurs, or small business people. I mean, we usually change
Sure.
but I think that's where it's hard for most of them because you're not willing to go through the hell you have to go through to get to what you really say you want.
That's good.
And many times it's not even what you want; it's what someone said you should have, or this is what would make you, on top, right? You have to be willing to go through that hell. You know what I mean? I was willing to go through that hell. I was willing to wear that suit that was way too little. And I think the suit got little. I didn't get bigger. The suit got little. But
the rain probably got on that.
Right. But I remember, the suit's way too small. It was funny. The guy, you pay me. And he's like, oh, you might need to get a new suit. And I'm thinking, I don't have no money for a new suit.
Right.
I don't have it was one of those things like you're in a constant battle with yourself, especially when you're looking at, you're in love with someone and you want to do for them and you can't do for them, and then they still talking about you behind your back. You just went through a divorce that crushed you, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually crushed you.
Sure.
And nothing's going right. You know what I'm saying?
Was there time during that season where I know the enemy was bombarding your thoughts?
Right.
Was there a time when you thought I'm gonna just go ahead and just give up?
Like I said, I contemplated suicide multiple times. I thought because I was still broken from a relationship. Like you go from a father to a baby daddy, right? You go from a successful entrepreneur to an employee. You go from a husband to a boyfriend. Like your whole identity stripped. So now, what did I do wrong? How do I do it again? And then you're in another relationship where you can't do anything right. You get what I'm saying? So,
and you're already broken from the previous.
Yeah. Right. So emotionally, and I tell people all the time, divorce part of me killed what was Adrian. My confidence was always my confidence. So when the confidence is broken, I always take it from a spiritual perspective. It says faith is confidence. Faith is confidence. So when a person is broken and their confidence is broken, faith is an action word. So you actually kill their ability to act because their confidence is broken. So my confidence was broken, and I had no one speaking life into me. Right. So giving up, yes. I remember when I was saying, "Forget it, I can't do this anymore." I remember the exact day. I was going to St. Louis for a conference, and I said, "Man, if I don't get business out of here, I'm done. I got to do something else. I can't keep doing this." I remember that, like wholeheartedly. I remember saying, "Forget it, I'm done after this. If I can't get no business, I'm finished." This way, it's amazing. Like I said, you have to have singleness and purpose and keep fighting for what you say you want. What you say you want. Right? You have to believe in that. So, get to the conference. Conference is 4 or 5 days. Funny part about it, I lost 2 deals prior to that would have set me, right? Literally, got a $500,000 contract, lost it 2 days later. Probably like a couple months later. So I get to this conference and the 4 days, 5 days is up. And I'm walking, I get on the airplane, and my spirit is like, look, I can't believe this. I got nothing. And I'm standing behind the lady in the line to go through checkout. And we just started talking. She's like, "Oh, I remember you. You came by my table." I said, "Yeah, blah, 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 blah." He said, "Yeah, what do you do?" So we're talking. She said, "You know what? Send me your capability statement one day and give me a call. I have something for you." I said, "Okay." You know what I mean? Right. So I sent her the capability statement. She did have something for me. That first contract, it was almost $500,000.
Wow.
It was an IDIQ. It wasn't just, here go the money.
Sure.
You still had to work for it, but that gave me enough energy to keep pushing. You know what I mean? And then it was interesting. Like, once I broke through that barrier, the next contract, I think it was like something small. It was like 60 grand, but it paid me like $2,000 a month.
Sure.
You know, like $1,000 a month. So I was like, woo! And it was funny, that deal came through probably like a month later, 2 months later, another deal came through. Another month after that. I mean, like, deals just started following in. But I think as an entrepreneur in general, you have to learn how to fight through that. And then you have to always manage, and I tell you, you have to manage your confidence levels. Because I see myself as the father, I see myself as the husband, I see myself as all of these things, but internally I still didn't know who I was. I just knew I loved entrepreneurship. And once my confidence was broken, it broke my ability to be able to really fight. Like it was a struggle making calls. I said, no, it's not gonna work. Like it was a struggle making calls because now it's been broken. It's really interesting. This game, man.
It definitely messes with your mind.
What?
It messes with you. I went through some personal stuff, man, and I remember in that season, you're right. You don't even want to talk to nobody.
Exactly.
Because it's like you just don't know because your confidence has been broken so much. And then it seems like everything that you do, you're second guessing.
Everything. I went to school for cooking. I remember this right. I gotta tell you the story, right? So I went to school for cooking. Love cooking.
Right.
Cooking for myself, literally, since I was in elementary. Like I cook. That's what I do.
Right.
And I remember I made this meal one day, and everything I second guessed. Right? Like I'm literally second guessing the food. Like I remember the greens. I make greens, you know what I'm saying? Like the greens. Like, are they ready? No, I gotta do this. Maybe I didn't do too long. Like I remember second guessing that a roast. Like I put it in the oven. The whole meal came out like crap. Yeah. And it was simple. Like one doubt feeds another doubt. Another doubt feeds another doubt. Like, and I don't even want to get into it. Relationship-wise,
I get it.
What people don't understand is when you're hurting the person you're in a relationship with, you're only stopping them from being able to go after their destiny. That's all you're doing. I had to get into that, but when you break a person's confidence, and that's what you need in this game of small business and entrepreneurship, because there's no such thing as being sure. So all I know is that I got God, and I have to do my work. But what if I can't do my work? So you have to keep a level of confidence that's up. And I tell people, once your confidence is broken, you have to win by small wins. Like set yourself up for small wins. Like, I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be consistent doing this for 1 week. Like, I don't care what I will brush my teeth at this time all week long.
I was thinking back to what you were saying, those small wins. So I went through that little personal stuff, and I did that same thing, talk about those small wins, because it didn't seem like nothing I was putting my hands on, I was second guess. I literally made a decision that I was gonna make up my bed. Every day. That was my small win. And I said, if I could just make up my bed every day and be consistent on that, I felt good. Right. Like I would literally look forward to making up my bed.
Right. It's something you have to have those small wins. Like, it's paramount. And for me, I mean, I couldn't see the forest from the trees. You know, all I could see is the negativity. I mean, everybody was coming at me. Heck, my girlfriend's kids was coming. I mean, everybody was just all my fault. Everything's my fault. Everything's my fault. Right? So you're like, what am I wrong? Like, I can't do nothing right. Is all this a fluke? Do I not have? I mean, everything. It was just small wins. And like I said, that first contract, it didn't mean I was getting all that money up front. It was a win. Next contract, 60 grand. It didn't mean I was getting a whole gang of money, but it was a win. Like everything began to win. The confidence level boosted. As my confidence level boosted, more contracts came in. So entrepreneurship, you know, you're on the grind, of course, you know what I mean? On the grind, you have to understand, like this isn't something you jump in and jump out. It's it. You have to be committed to it. I'm not telling nobody to quit your job. No, I never said that. It's crazy. What I'm saying is, if you're in it, be in it. Don't second guess. Maybe the wrong business, but the principle of being a successful entrepreneur or small business person, you have to stick to that. Like you have to say, this is going to succeed. My homegirl, she tells me all the time, she's a nurse. She says her job is her investment. She said that's for her investment. Her investment plan. Basically, it funds.
It funds it. Oh, that's good.
Everything else. You get what I'm saying?
People miss that.
Right. So that's what she's saying with her business. When she builds her business, I mean, when I talk about work hard, she goes to work 8 to 5, and she come home and she might work from 5:30 to 12. But she's working herself out of that job. So you have to say, okay, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to make this work.
I had a mentor of mine tell me, you work your job from 9 to 5, you work your passion from 6 to midnight.
6 to whenever.
6 to whenever. Yeah. So, do you remember your very first entrepreneurial experience, your first business? Do you remember?
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
I was that dude. So, It's funny, I did a lot out of control. As a kid, I was out of control. So it was probably lemonade. I don't even think it was lemonade, it was Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Like, it was Kool-Aid on the corner. Like Kool-Aid on the corner, cutting grass. You get into middle school, high school. I ain't gonna lie, I was selling condoms. Like,
and then you put your hand on that. Great.
Candy, condoms, you get everything over here. Like that's y'all want to talk about sex? Condoms.
Great.
It's in a condom.
Right.
But anything I can get my hands on, I would try to sell. You know, I think people mistake what sales really is. And it's not something you do to a person, it's something you do for a person. If they have a need and you can fulfill it, you're helping them. If you have a service, then you can help them. I mean, if they have a service that they need, you're helping them. If you have a product that they truthfully need, you're helping them. And I think a lot of people get that twisted when it comes to business. I hate sales and this, that, and the other. You sell every day. You sell your husband, you sell your boyfriend, you sell your kids on believing you sold someone. It's just you are taking this notion of sales and turning it into bastardizing it, turning it into something that's negative, it's perverted. No, you know, and so for me, it was always, I've always been a personable person. You know what I mean? I can laugh and joke. I tell people all the time, I'm an ambivert. You know, I love to be alone, but at the same time, I do well with people. And I think that really helps me a lot in business because I can be alone. I'm confident.
I'm good.
I'm good with Adrian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm good. Did it take you a long time to get to that place, though?
Good with Adrian? It did. You know, I've always been, like I said, I've always had confidence.
Gotcha.
But I was so wrapped up in everything that was going on. I want to party, I want to play, I want to laugh, I want to joke, I want to have fun. You know what I mean? That was me growing up. But I'm good with it. You get what I'm saying? And it took me a lot. After everything was said and done, and you know, even with the business, you know, dealing with government contracts, when I finally got to a place where I don't have to live in that house no more. I could get a new car. Like I was still in a depressed state from both of those relationships that are broken. And that's a part of it too. I want to admit that. Like, you have to realize there are going to be some people in your life you're going to lose. Like, ooh, you're going to lose in this, and you can't be scared of it. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And people have to understand, people are going to talk about you regardless. They need to help you understand this is when it came. Regardless of what you do. When you're broke and you're down and you're out, you're stupid, you're lazy, you're dumb, you don't know what you're doing. Then when you start getting it, guess what they're going to say? You know, it's like, oh, I mean, the only reason they really get it is because it's something negative again. And then when you finally get to a point where you're making money and it's going, oh, I mean, they think they're better than everybody. So people are going to talk about you freaking regardless, but I internalized so much pain, anger, frustration, hurt, disappointment in those years. Right after that, after everything came back together, I was in a depressed state then. I'd been in a depressed state. I remember sitting in the bed one day, everything's good, nice, and I was thinking about killing myself. Again, still in that place. And it made me realize something, you know, first of all, you don't kill you. You know, it's crazy. I get it. You don't kill you, that's outrageous. But it was because of all the pain and the hurt, and I hadn't been able to really filter through why it happened. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have to understand all of this is a process.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? There's going to be some people that hurt you.
Failure is a part of the process.
It is, but we've been taught through school that we shouldn't fail. And it's all a part of the process. People have to talk about you. People have to dog you out. Like, you have to be almost sometimes at the last straw, because that's truthfully a test of your faith. You get what I mean? Like, if you're willing to keep giving up, I can keep doing the same thing at you. You'll never succeed in it. I can keep doing, every time money gets tight, you quit. That's the way not to fulfill your purpose. The devil can throw it at you all day long. You know what I'm saying? But I got to that point, and then something clicked in me. You know, that day I said, something's wrong. I said, something's not right here. Like, you're doing great. Hell, you're positive on all platforms. People come to you for information. You're coaching people, and you're still broken. And I mean, I became do boy. I became a yes man. I became everything because I had to learn myself again. You know, I really had to learn Adrian. I went from, before I got married, I was in the streets, I was partying, I was wild, and now I transitioned. So now it's just work, school, business, church, you know what I mean? Then all that fell apart. Now I'm in, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm in this new relationship, and I don't know who the heck, I don't even know what I like to do. Like, being honest, like, I didn't even know what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, okay.
Because we had lived so many times we try to live our life for other people.
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And then when you lose everything, based on the fact you try to live your life for other people, and then when you lose all that, it's like, well, what was all that for?
Exactly.
Then we get right back to that humble state.
Oh man.
And you got to rebuild.
Right. So I literally had to relearn basic things. I didn't know what I liked to do to have fun. All I knew was work. You know what I mean? So it took a lot for me to start just learning who I was. I started beekeeping. First black beekeeper y'all ever meet.
Right. Yeah. First black beekeeper. I saw that. Talk about that for a second.
I started going back beekeeping, man. It was peaceful. Unless this guy named Willis, amazing guy, man. Rest in peace. He actually just passed. Beautiful man, man. I mean, I've never met a man with a heart so big. Never met a man with a heart so big, man. And he told me something. I was in that state of depression. He told me something that I'll forever remember. We were out there. He's just one of those people that exudes happiness. Like all over him. Like he's just a happy person. You know what I mean? Like you can't help but be happy around him. And we were out there. We was tending to his garden and messing with the bees and everything else.
How'd you meet that person first?
Okay, after the point where I was about to kill myself. Like, I literally think about that. I ended up going to this church and I loved it a lot. I stayed out of church for a while, seen a lot of stuff I didn't like in church. So I stayed out for a while, but literally that day something came in the mail and I said, okay, let's check out this new church. So I went to check it out, went to church. I wanted to go to a Wednesday service.
Gotcha.
And they didn't have a Wednesday service. But they had all kind of small groups. And one happened to be beekeeping. I'm like, black people don't. But as soon as I said, black people don't beat me, as soon as I said it, I said, you know what, now you gotta go do it.
Now you gotta go do it.
Now you gotta go do it because that's some ignorance you just said right there. And that's stopping you from learning something new. So I said, let me at least go check it out.
Okay.
Met Willis. We're out there, we're tending to the bees, like, man, come over to the house, you see my enthusiasm.
Right.
Come out to the house, went out to the house, man, we did a whole bunch of work in the yard and stuff, man. We sat down, ate afterwards, just a great dude, man. I mean, amazing man. So then one day I asked him, I said, Willis, why are you so happy? Right? And he says, you know, he knows me and everything, my story at that point. So he's like, Adrian, business deals are gonna come and go. So are clients. If the money's gonna come, that's gonna go too. It happens all the time. Mm-hmm. He said, what you have to do is you have to find something that makes you happy and do it a little bit of it every day. Like that was wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. That's good. You're talking about a man, I mean, it was beautiful, man. Like, he goes out, he tends to, he had 2+ acres. This man is 70-something years old. 2+ acres, he manages it all himself. It's pristine. He has the bees, he has the garden. He goes out and, you know, older women who don't have husbands, he'll paint their house, fences, fix it. I mean, he does it for everybody. Right.
Wow.
The money he gets from honey, he gives it out to, he would give it to this girl they kind of adopted. She was going to medical school. He was a retired railroad executive. And he said, the deal's gonna come and go. So you have to do something every day that makes you happy. And it just, that was it. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been good being alone and by myself, but then this right here between my ears would yell and scream. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it was almost like, wow, it calmed everything. So it made it easier to even do business and interact with people. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not the stresses of life always on you. So when something goes bad, I understand I always have something to go to make me happy or take my mind off of this thing. You know what I mean? It might be beekeeping, you know what I mean? It might be gardening, it might be whatever it was, it became something different. And I think most entrepreneurs have to realize you can work all day long. It's only stressing you out. Like at some point it's stressing you out and you have to have an outlet. So if I know if I work 10, 12 hours, I give myself an outlet to play with some bees for a couple hours, an hour or two. Now I have a little bit more peace. You know what I mean?
Find something.
I don't care what it is. Right. Anything. Mine was beats. Yeah. Yours can be whatever, but find something. You have to have something. Once again, going back to it, faith is confidence in things hoped for, right? When you lose hope in what you're doing is when you give up. So you have to always keep that confidence level up because it's all dealing with your hope. It's dealing with your faith. It's dealing with all of those things. So you have to keep your hope level up. What are you hoping for? So I have to hope for something. Oh, I want to play with my bees. So I have to work towards that. You know, it's just small things, incremental. It's not a 50-mile. This book I just got. It was amazing. The story that they told me. It's called a 20-mile march.
Okay.
And they talk about two different people. Both of them leave from the same point, and they're traveling across country. right? One says, I'm going to only walk 20 miles a day. That's it, 20 miles a day. The other one says, he gets out, he takes off 50 miles. Well, the next day, he's tired, so he's like, oh, you know what, I'm going to just rest today. And he gets out, the next day, the weather's bad. So he's like, well, I'll make up for it the next day. So he's trying to do 50 miles, oh, stop, then 2 or 3 days go past, the heat, the weather is not right, he stops again. You know what I mean? The other guy, it didn't matter, the weather or anything, 20 miles a day, 20 miles a day. So long story short, the person who walked 20 miles a day did something consistently every day, going towards his goals and his dreams. He knew exactly what he hoped for, and that was to get to the other side of the country. So he was consistent in his actions all the way across the country. As for the other man, he did a large burst and tired himself out. So you have to realize it's not as an entrepreneur, as a small business person, anything that you're trying to do is the consistent actions that are going to get you there. It's not the taking off running and then burning out. So that's what doing something you love every day, it makes you happy. That's what that is. It's that stop, it's that pause in between your 20 miles to relax for a second and then take off another 20 miles. And then you'll get there a lot faster than the person who's just throwing everything into it and then dying.
When you look back over your life, what do you think that one trait that you have that has helped you become successful in all your things? That one trait is?
People ask that all the time. I think we all have the traits, and it's hard to. It's hard because I think everyone has the trait. One might be more pronounced than the other. One person may have more of it than the other, but we all have them. I think I'm just willing to fight.
Gotcha.
Like I think that's I'm willing to go through hell to get where I'm trying to go. And I think a lot of people aren't. I think a lot of people don't have that. It's called the stick to itness. Mm-hmm. Like I'm really willing to I hate to say this word because words are things. But I'm really willing to say, if it don't work, it don't work. You get what I'm saying? Like, but I want this. This is what I believe I should be doing, and I'm willing to struggle a little bit for it. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people, they're not.
That's good.
They're not willing to struggle for it, and they're not willing to read the book. And when I say struggle, it's doing the things that most people won't do, have the things that most people won't have.
That's good.
Right? So I'm willing to read the books. Mm-hmm. Like I'm willing to study. I'm willing to stay up 48 hours. Like I'm willing to do that, and that's what most people don't want to do. Oh, I don't have the time. Oh, you go to work, you come home, you watch TV for 4 or 5 hours, and you go to bed. I don't have the time. What do you mean? Well, I need time to decompress. No, like you can't say you want something you're not willing to put into work. And I think most people, that's what the problem is. They're not willing to read the books. I don't like reading.
They ain't got some audio now.
Right.
Listen.
Exactly. Like, I don't like reading, or you know what I'm saying? I don't like selling to people. You have to be willing to step out of, I hate to say your comfort zone because everybody uses that, but step outside of yourself, right? Like, what you're really saying is I'm fearful. I'm scared it's not going to work. When I hear that, I don't like to say I'm scared.
That's it.
Right, so
objection.
The funny part about it is, when I first started, I was scared of sales. I still sometimes get and I've been selling for years, and I still sometimes get something in my stomach. It's like, oh my God, it might not. You know what I'm saying? But I have to beat that down and keep moving. And I think that's where a lot of people, they don't want to do any type of struggle. Everybody wants a business that makes $1 million a year. But they don't want to work for none of that $1 million. They don't want to do anything they don't want to do. They want to start off with 100,000 to make $1 million, and you don't want to. I was talking to a guy one day. He was talking about opening a lawn business, and I said, "Sweet, the lawnmower?" He said, "Yeah." He's like, "But I'm trying to get finance for it." I said, "You have a lawnmower?" He said, "Yeah." But I want to get this great. But do you have a lawnmower? You know what I'm saying? Like, go outside. I got a partner in Virginia. It was cool, man. He just retired, 37 years old. He moved from Virginia to Tampa. He was living in his mother's basement. Like, he was in his 20s, he was trying to play pro ball, it just wouldn't work out for him. He was living in his mother's basement, working for $9 an hour. The guy he told the guy he worked for, he wanted to do what he did, and I laughed at him. So he used to go push his lawnmower down the street or ride on his bike with his weed whacker, and he would cut lawn. Next thing you know, he was one of the largest landscaping companies in the Hampton Roads area. He was willing to do what most people aren't willing to do.
Most people want everything to be perfect before they even get out there and do it.
Listen, ain't none of it.
And that's one of the reasons why why we're doing the show, because we ain't got no live film crew. We ain't got no, video. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere, and most people not willing to start the business.
And it's scary. I understand that. Like, in the Bible, it says 365 times, do not be afraid. Like, I understand every day you're going to have a fear that pops up, but are you willing to just take a step? Like, and that's what I see with a lot of people. They're just not willing to. And then when it does get hard, as soon as they don't have the money, as soon as they, that's when they quit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, money's not coming in fast enough. I guarantee you, 3 feet from gold, I guarantee you're quitting right before it begins to produce. I guarantee.
Right. I heard someone say in business, it's always easy to do, but it's easier not to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And most people take that road of easier not.
Exactly. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So so we talk about your keen ability to stick to a matter, or just your drive to go forward. When you laying in your bed, you thinking about those traits that you need to work on. What's that one trait that you say, you know what, Adrian, you need to?
I've always been, I didn't say I was wild growing up. You know what I mean? So for me, I went to 9, 10 different schools in 12 years. Wow. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a lot of stability. You know what I mean? There's like a lot of movement, a lot of my whole life. So mine has always been, I have to discipline myself. And I tell myself that all the time. You have to discipline just to focus. You know what I mean? Just sit there, focus. Just focus on what you're doing. So that's a struggle and a battle I've always had. You know what I mean? I can stick to it, but it's just, okay, are you allotting your time the way it should be utilized? You know, and I know, you know what I'm saying? And me, my mind moves 100 miles an hour at all times. So mine was always, look, can you focus? You know what I mean? Just sit right here. Just don't move. Don't move. Stop thinking. Just focus. And I think that's where, that is my thing. I pray about it. Sure. Heck, I pray about, like I said, I still have certain fears that I have to pray about and fight for. So many people we were just talking about it before we started this. So many people want to make it seem like this is cake. Like, if you're listening to a guru and they saying they're not scared, they're lying. Like, if they're saying that, you know what I mean, they made $1 million, but they didn't tell you about the 50, 60,000 they lost before they made the million. Like, you have to understand so what happens, and I hate it because this is what happens. You get in it expecting the same result that they had, and it doesn't work, and you quit, and you think it's your fault. It's not your fault. It's that you didn't have all the information.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I still struggle with fears. You know what I mean? Like, I still struggle with focus. Right. You know what I mean? It's something that you have to begin to overcome and try to create the habit of doing it. Now I do everything. I try to do things in 2-hour blocks. Like hour blocks, really, because my attention span is short. But I try to do things in hour blocks. You know what I mean? So I'm only going to focus on this right here for 1 hour. Good. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll put my timer on, and I'll try to focus on one thing for 1 whole hour. You get what I'm saying? And then I'll take woo! Crazy, right? So I'll take a 10-minute break, and then I'll come back, and I'll focus on, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you have, it's a constant discipline of yourself. That's good. You know what I mean? And I think that's where a lot of entrepreneurs go wrong. No one disciplines themselves.
Most people talk about, I say, you only wake up in a Bugatti in the rap videos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just wake up in no Bugatti.
Oh, no.
It's some work, it's some grind, it's some hustle, and most people want to stop right before they get to that area.
Correct. And it's disciplining yourself. Yeah. It's so amazing to me. I watch entrepreneurs, or people who wanted to own a business, I watch them go to work and do the exact same thing at work that they were doing in the business they wanted to start. And they would go to work and do it with no problem. And come home, and when they wanted to be an entrepreneur, would not do the same thing. So the job disciplined you didn't discipline. Yeah. It's the same thing. You're literally the exact same stuff you would do with someone who's paying your paycheck and overlooking you, but you have to learn how to do it for yourself.
That's good. Now, I know we talked earlier about you reading books. When you went through you was going through your phase where things seemed so gloom. Do you remember that book that you read that totally helped you get to your next level?
Man, I can't say. I I read. Like,
We need to read it.
This
ain't no prop.
This ain't all of it, but I read. And I think it's a little piece of little everything. And I remember my first book, I had an LCE. Like when I told you I was in the streets, I was wild before I got married. Like,
Okay.
I had an LCE, a life-changing experience, LCE. So I had a LCE, and I was reading everything, man. I would read business, relationships, finance, biblical, I mean, anything I get my hands on, because at that point I realized I'd been lied to. Like I realized that everything that everybody had told me had been a complete utter lie. It was something they made up, it's something they heard, but it just sparked something in me. I remember the first book, one of the first books that really had a deep, crazy impact on me in that period was The Millionaire Next Door.
Gotcha.
It had a crazy impact on the way I thought, right? It was like, man, these people broke. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the nice cars, but they're broke. And it was like, no, the people who really have money are really working diligently. Like they have service jobs, they do sales, they work hard. Like that's how you get money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when it really clicked in my mind. There aren't too many Warren Buffetts. Warren Buffett still go to work. You know what I'm saying? So most people think that entrepreneurship and small business ownership is freedom. No, if Warren Buffett can take off today, like he doesn't have to go to work. He's still working. The diligent, that diligent hand makes you rich. It's biblical, right? So it's like, okay, so I can't be the person who's always trying to get out of work. You think it's freedom. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It just changes the way you do. You're not physically holding it anymore. You're just delegating it, but you're still building and working. You're just doing it in a different way. I think most business owners and entrepreneurs have to see it like that. No, you work your butt off here to get somebody in that place so you can start building or working on something else over here. It's not, let me build and give them it all to them and I just take off, you know what I'm saying, go live in Colombia or Panama and I don't have to work no more. Nah, because guess what, your business is going to fall again. Yeah, it's going to fall again.
That's good, that's good. So what's the next step? So I know you got some entrepreneurial things that you're working on now. What we doing now? What
right now is housing. It's housing. So, you know, I do a lot of, this is actually an industry I've wanted to be in since I was 16 years old. And I got to tell everybody this. Industry I wanted to be in since 16 years old. Stop listening to the people around you because you respect their decisions and they give you the worst information. Did you understand? Say it again for me. Stop listening to the people around you because you respect their decisions and information and they're giving you the worst type of advice on. And I tell everybody that. Sometimes the people around you hurt you the most and they're not intentionally doing it. They're doing it because they're doing it out of their fears. They're doing it out of their disappointment. They're doing it out of their frustration. They're doing it out of their lack of information. And they're telling you information that stops you from doing what you're really supposed to do, stepping into your purpose. So, 16 years old, I went to get into real estate. I met a guy. He was a business owner. He knew business. So I respect his decisions. He was like, doing it. Real estate costs too much. So I put that dream on the back burner. So I picked that dream up. About a year ago.
Gotcha.
Going about a year ago, I started consulting a real estate firm, and then it kind of transitioned into me now doing real estate. You know what I mean? Not so much licensing, but on the investment side. So the name of the company is Got Help. Got Help, guiding others through the home equity liquidation process.
Wow.
So Got Help. So we help people with short sales. You got properties, want a foreclosure. No, you can't do it. We have on-staff short sale person that handles nothing but short sales. We help you with foreclosure. We can help you when you're trying to sell your house quick. We buy houses. We buy those. You know, we buy them. We flip houses. It's something that I really dear to my heart because it's about helping people ultimately, and I can make money in it. So it's about helping people and I can make money in it. So it's amazing, man. Some people you just don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people out here today, we got lenders on hand that can help you with a 500 credit score. We're doing home buyers programs inside of churches to get people inside of homes that never thought they could afford homes.
Good.
We're flipping both notes and properties. Like it's amazing, man. I think this right here, and I said it's something I can do for the rest of my life.
Wow.
You know, I said that I've always wanted to be in real estate. I see the potential in it. Turnkey properties, people looking to invest in properties. We bring them turnkey properties, investment, person already in the property, all you're doing is collecting your return on investment. So you have an IRA and you're self-directed and you want to make more money, you can buy a house inside of your IRA. And a lot of people don't understand this. You can buy a property inside of your IRA and get it in return on that investment. So everything that's being paid by rent is going right back into your IRA. It's self-directed. How many people have IRAs right now with capital sitting there and not making them much money?
Right.
We can do that. We can help you with that. So the people, your house burnt down, you might buy it. You know what I mean? You think you can't get anything for it, we can help you with that. Your house, someone died, you got a property, nobody wants it. You know what I mean? Let us get that off your hands and put money in your pocket. So we've really been, I've been refining this thing. Me, I have a partner that does the short sale. She's been in the real estate industry, I think 15, 20 years now. We have another lending partner that does down to 500 credit scores. 500 credit scores. 500 credit scores.
Wow.
Like, did you qualify? 500 credit scores. Like, that's help. You know what I mean? That's help, especially in this industry. So I love it, man.
And you said your background was also in the mortgage industry already, so you already was familiar with the aspect of it.
Right, I did mortgages. I did it when the crash came. You know what I mean? So, and that was another thing. Like I said, people around you hurt you more than anything else. I see the mortgage industry as, it was great, man. I learned a lot financially. I learned a lot about people in that industry. And a lot of it was due to greed. And that was from both the homeowners and the mortgage industry. I want a $500,000 house that I'm only going to pay $1,500 for today. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to a lot of people. You know what I mean? And then you had some people in that industry that were just shady. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I said. I was sitting in the office one day like, whoa,
they coming.
Oh, they coming. Like, it's time for me to get out of here. They coming. You know what I'm saying? So that industry, I had an understanding of it, but now even more so. I look at this guy. It was interesting. So this property, this church that we walked from, right? They were looking to build a daycare. They had no money. I happened to ride past the property. I was like, oh, I like that. I had the number called. Was in the office probably a day later. They sold the property to me when they got the money. I think we closed it in less than 30 days or something like that. They got the money and was able to build that daycare. That's help. That's help. You know what I'm saying? Are calling on someone who has taxes up the wazoo because someone left them the property. And basically, either they're going to foreclose on the property, it's not really marketable to put on MLS, you know what I mean? So they call and I say, okay, well, no problem, I'll give you some money. Like, it's really help. You know what I mean? And I think, and if you're listening to this, if you're having problems with your property or something like that, reach out. Like,
sure, right.
Reach out. You never know what can happen. Property going to auction, able to save it. Save the person's credit, save from going into bankruptcy, like save it. Like, reach out. Because there's so much information out here, and I think it's never been presented to us before. So we're building. I'm trying to get to a point where we have an investor that wants to do nothing but turnkeys. We just move on the turnkeys to him. Move over turnkeys. Buy them, fix them, give them right over to him. Trying to get to a place where we can do short sales, back to back. If you're having a problem with your home, you can't pay for it, that's a short sale. If you're having a problem, you can't pay for it, it's over leveraged, let's talk to you about it. God help. Right. Let's help you in that situation. So it aligns with who I am. And also wanting to be able to teach other people how to do what I do.
That's good. What do you think is going on in the climate in Jacksonville as far as entrepreneurship, real estate? Are you think we poised for that? Because I see a lot of times people feel like they can do better when they move away from the city. What do you think is going on right here in the city?
Right here in the city. Truthfully and honest, I think it is what you make it. I love the city now more than before. Right? Like, if you're seeing a downtown being rebuilt, there's movement.
Good.
If you see Amazon coming in town, there's movement. If you see BMW coming in town, there's movement. So a lot of large companies are moving here. So only thing that can happen is rental rates go up, more building happens. That's what I'm seeing right now in the Jacksonville market. We're talking about north side properties and the hood that's renting for $1,000. You know, so if that's what's happening in the hood,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What do you think the market is really right now in Jacksonville as a whole? It's moving. Like it's a lot of people right now buying. It's a lot of people right now selling. And if you wanted to get into real estate, you can do it now. You get what I'm saying? Like the rates are low if you're financing things, and don't neglect. And stop looking at pretty homes. I like to tell people all the time, right? Stop looking at the house that's $200,000 and you're saying I want that as an investment property. I can show you houses right now that look like crap that are getting $900. The person paid $30 grand for it, $25 grand for it, and they're holding it. So I need people to understand, like, if you're looking at real estate as a whole, stop looking at HGTV, flip that property. There's a lot of stuff going on back here y'all don't see. They've already cultivated those deals, and it took them some time to get there. Like, get with someone who understands it.
A lot of times those people who do that, they look at homes as if what I would want to live. Talk about that. Right.
Man, I walk through some properties,
right,
and it's like, there's no way in heck. You know, there's no way in heck I ever live here. But guess what? It's a business. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? I want to live. I don't want any houses that are ugly. I don't want any houses in the hood. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And this is what I have to say this because, you know, we got to speak to this. Just because a property is in a low income area do not mean those are bad people.
Absolutely.
I have to speak to that. And it bothers me when people believe it. Art, property management, most of the properties in the projects. Just being honest, in a rough area of town. All the people have been there 3, 4, 5 years, paid a rent on time and everything. So stop believing that just because it's in a bad area that you're going to have a lot of problems out of the tenants. It's going to be a lot of fix-up. It's going to be, no, stop believing that. Like, look at it as a business. Do the numbers make sense? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Absolutely. Right? So if you can make the numbers make sense, get the property. If it makes sense. You get what I'm saying? If you buy a property for $50,000, it's paying you $900 a month, buy the property. Like, if the numbers make sense.
Right. Well, man, look, this has been some good stuff. This has been some good stuff. Last couple questions. What's your favorite movie?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Really? Why
Pursuit of Happiness, and then 5 Heartbeats.
Eddie Kane?
Can't nobody say.
Can't nobody say. That's a good movie. Right. That's good. So why 5 Heartbeats? Why that one? I see the Pursuit, but why 5 Heartbeats?
I don't know. You know what? It's interesting. I liked it as a child.
Okay.
And this goes to entrepreneurship too.
Okay.
At the end of the movie, Duck said something. You know, I don't know, it's always stuck with me. Duck, they were getting an award, and Duck, his brother had cheated with his girlfriend, right? And Duck got on a podium and he said, my writer said that you'll become even a better songwriter once you felt enough pain. Right? Like, that always stuck with me. Like, golly, like, you'll be a better writer once you feel enough pain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're writing from your personal experience.
Correct.
That's good.
Correct. So that just kind of always stuck with me my whole life. It's like, okay, after you went through enough pain, that's the process. After you go through enough struggle, after you go through hell, after you hurt, after you go through frustration, like after you've gone through enough pain and lived through it, you become better at whatever you do.
What's your favorite book?
And then that's same. Same.
Was you in a group at one point?
They're hard.
Was you in a group at one point? Was you in a singing group at one point?
Oh, no, yeah. When they came on TV, I was.
What's your favorite book?
I have like
tons of them.
It's so many, man. Like Egonomics. Okay. Fantastic book. Egonomics, fantastic book. I tell everybody to try and read that book. Relationship-wise, love and respect. Finance-wise, it would be, what did I say earlier? The Millionaire Next Door and Why We Want You to Be Rich. Okay. Why We Want You to Be Rich. Great financial book. Oh, yeah, those are 2 great books. I mean, I love to read, man. I have to.
I know you have your own book out there too.
I would have to really read it. Right. So right now I'm finishing 2.
Okay.
At the present time. So one is the 6 A's of Intimacy.
6 A's. Okay.
Right. So 6 A's of Intimacy. We're still trying to go through and edit it. I'm kind of like I want everything in the book. So it's
right.
So and I'm really one of those people that it has to be both godly and it has to be both secular and scientific. So I need to give you the facts and then give you the so that one I'm working on. And I think it's just talking about, how to build closer relationships with people around you and have that deep intimacy, because intimacy isn't sex, it's intimacy. So being able to be vulnerable enough to open up to have the person you want.
But let the people know. First of all, is there anything you want to say to the people before any words of encouragement for that entrepreneur out there that's saying, you know what, I want to do this, but I'm scared or whatever?
Small steps, small wins. Like small steps, small wins. Like don't try to eat the entire apple. You know what I mean? Break off a piece and continue to build upon that success. Like, don't try to look at the final product and say, you know what, I'm starting. Never. What is it in the Bible about humble beginnings?
Humble beginnings.
Right, humble beginnings. Start where you are right now. I think most people want to start somewhere bigger than they are. First, I have it's called PE squared. So that's another book I'm actually putting down.
Okay.
PE squared. So PE squared, but make sure, I look at every business the same way. Research comes first. Research, education, like understanding prayer first. If you're into God, I don't care what God you have, pray. Pray about this thing. See if this is even worth the 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, this you may not be called to it. Don't do it because someone else made you do it. You know what I mean? Or someone else told you should do it. Second, educate yourself. Educate yourself on the business as a whole. Business is about research and study more than it is about action. I hate to tell you. If I look at Warren Buffett says I read 6 hours a day and apply 2. Abraham Lincoln says, give me 6 hours to cut down a cherry tree, I'll sharpen my axe for 4. So it's more so about the education and preparation of actually what you're trying to build versus the actual movement. But don't get stuck in paralysis analysis. I hate when people tell everybody, take massive action, take massive action. It's the dumbest thing in the world. The Bible even talks about that. It says enthusiasm without knowledge is a bad thing.
Right.
So then, after you educated yourself about business, begin to build it. Like actually start building it. Stop putting the plans together. Like take a couple steps, look at it. Okay, it's not working. This is working. Keep moving. But it's going to take a certain level of consistency that's going to take place in building your business. But you just have to start. Is it for you? First of all, like start there. Because a lot of people chase money. That's the problem. Money should never lead. It should always follow. Do something you're passionate about, because that's going to give you the extra fight to move forward. If you're not passionate about it, as soon as the first problem come up, that's what you're going to do. That's why you have so many people fail in business. They always see money.
Good. Listen, brother, pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Let everybody know real quick how they can actually get in contact with you and anything that you got going on.
Anything I have going on, you can get me in contact with me on Instagram, Facebook, Dr. Adrian, Adrian, Gentry, Gentry. That's Facebook. That's Instagram. If you want to reach me by email, it's Adrian at dradrianagentry.com. If you're looking to sell your property, if you're looking for real estate advice, if you're looking to buy some properties, reach out to me at Adrian, Adrian at GOT, help, HELP, homebuyers.com.
That's it. Till next time, don't talk about it, be about it. We out. Peace.